Pretty day out there, huh, Rex? But we got to go out the door on the other side. That was not there a couple days ago, was it, T-Rex? 3 days ago, to be more precise. The icicles are here, and it finally calmed down. This snow right there came from that deck. I get some images of that deck being shoveled yesterday. It was kind of slushy at the time. Oh, there's a St. Bernard down there. We're not going to go talk to the St. Bernard just yet, T-Rex. We're going to go over here and talk about the state of the atmosphere as the sun comes up. What a front. It's 11 degrees to start the day in Pittsburgh, New Hampshire. And finally, calm. Meanwhile, in Dunkirk, New York, on the lower left there, right on the south side of Lake Erie, it's 59 degrees. Oh my goodness, what a front. Let the warm air advection commence. Breaking it up, that's the trick. Break it up, that'll be gone by about noontime with the sun. But otherwise, all that snow that's on all the roofs is gonna be dripping like crazy. And I have a feeling this afternoon, it's gonna be warmer here in Stowe, Vermont than it is gonna be near Boston, because of an onshore flow. Springtime, classic onshore flow. But it's not just a sea breeze today. There's actually a little 1019 high pressure system in southeastern Canada. Or is that 1014? It's a weak high, but it's going to sort of delay the onset of this warm front, and then it gets really complicated. I'm not going to get into that right now. We're going to go skiing. I'll inlay some shots of the beautiful morning we're having, and it's still below freezing for now, but it's going to be warming up really quickly. Fun webinar last evening on everything you needed to know about the upcoming eclipse, which is going to go right over us in northern Vermont, wherever you are. And the blue line went right over Jay, I think very close to here too. Blue line being longest totality, April 8th. And also the moon over the mountain last evening. Scott Bratton and Andre Blaze got some images. I'm not sure which one of you guys got that image of the moon, but gorgeous moon. But the clouds are going to be coming in from all directions today. So we'll come back with more out the door weather and more coming up right now. Special guest for the second day in a row. It's the weather part of the out the door weather and more with Blue. We had T-Rex earlier and TK. Steve the cat will be back, I don't know, Saturday maybe. We'll go home. All right, so went out the door a few hours ago at sunrise. It was really pretty. It was sub-freezing, and that March sun really going to work. You can't see it, but just on the other side of Mount Mansfield, there's a fairly thick cloud. We could see it from the top of the lift, but I didn't get it. So here's the satellite image. See that little cloud to the west of Lake Champlain? And you can also see the snow that's on the ground across much of Vermont, northern New Hampshire, western Maine, with a clear sky across most of New England. And then the back edge of the departing storm there, that's the cloud on the far right. So that storm is finally done. The wind finally went away. So nice not to have wind today. It's just gorgeous. Got out there for the just perfect skiing this morning. Made some new friends. Met a climatologist that works for NOAA. His name is Ned Gardner. Gardner with an I. And we did a hayride together by ourselves in this packed powder mogul. Just amazing, but it's changing fast as the temperature goes up. So I talked about it earlier with that weak high pressure system in southeastern Canada that's pulling out. And so now we're going to look off to the west. There are a couple of fronts and a low, and there's a warm front to the south and a cold front to the north. And it's fairly quiet for now, but it's going to start activating as low pressure goes to right over us without much but a raindrop and some clouds today. I think it's going to end up turning more gray than blue as it is now. And then maybe a few showers tonight and tomorrow morning. And then we're right on the line, and there's going to be another low coming across. Now this one's much more vigorous, 1006 low coming right down I-90, the New York to Massachusetts Turnpike here on Friday. And there are some signs that it's not going to be all rain showers, but we are definitely moving out of a cold wave into a warmer wave. And we can see that right here. Look at this icicle. Dripping now, and it's going to fall probably today. I think it might be warmer here today with a light wind than it will be, say, in Boston with a light onshore wind. Oh, there's Rich. Hey, Rich, good morning. I think we might be done with the ice rink for a while. So that's right where I stood this morning looking up at where I am now. I made this little video just for perspective, for fun perspective. This was before it really started dripping. Although if you look closely, the dripping is still resulting in growth of an icicle. So here's the 10 o'clock temperature map. We're still right at 32 degrees here in the Northeast Kingdom, and where it was 11 in Pittsburgh up to 22, and where it was 59 in Dunkirk, New York up to 63. So that's a heck of a front. I don't think we're getting to 60 in northern New England, but it certainly feels like it when you're out there skiing in the sunshine. So the sunshine is fading, and we're going to go into a mostly cloudy pattern. All right, so let's just go right to the Euro from pivotalweather.com and show how it evolves over the next several days. There's that low kind of coming through here without much going on. And then on Friday, now you have, look at, there's some, you can't really, stop, Tim. I want to show the Weather Prediction Center, WPC, static map for Friday. Because if you look in the southwest part of the nation, it looks like this big, huge snowstorm. And then a mixture of rain and mountain snow far north with that low right over New England. That's Friday morning. Anyhow, that big mess in the southwest is probably mostly going to miss us to the south, and it's quite disjointed. So now let's go back to where I was a few seconds ago, going forward here through Friday. That low pressure system going across northern New England, rain and some snow mix moves right out, and then high pressure builds into southeastern Canada. That moves out so quickly, and we have then low pressure to our north on Saturday night. Now, even though there's colder air coming back in, it's briefly going to warm up here again Saturday night and Sunday. The front is extending from southeastern Canada, and we're starting to get into the colder air, but it looks like rain showers more than snow showers here Saturday into Sunday, St. Patrick's Day. Then the cold air comes in, and those are the blue lines, the lowering thicknesses, and the isobars, and a northwest wind, and upslope snow. Not an organized storm, it doesn't look like, but upslope snow is possible here Sunday into Monday, turning much colder. So that's a new cold wave starting on Monday, and it shows most of that southern action missing us off to the south and east into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now, here we go. Next Thursday into Friday, look at that low pressure coming right into the St. Lawrence River Valley with snow, maybe even in central New England. We'll see. That's like day 8 and 9. And snow mixed with rain at the Canadian border. That may end up being a net gain of snow again. So next week we may have accumulating snow at the beginning of the week and again late in the week. And here's what it looks like on the 10-day altogether snowfall map. Somebody listening at us. There's the little bit of possible mix coming in over the next couple of days, then the upslope Monday and Tuesday, and then you have that system going across the middle of the nation. So there could be some coast-to-coast snow. Now we're looking at about week 19 of coast-to-coast snow next week, but the melting has begun, and I doubt we're going to get back to 65 inches at the snow stake on Mount Mansfield. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I think we may have seen our deepest snow of the season. And boy, was it enjoyable this morning. Yesterday was a rough, long day. Did that. Just so much going on personally, but we did get out for a couple of nice runs in the afternoon, and it just would not stop blowing yesterday. So very nice to have very little wind today. And as you'd expect with the March sun, we have dripping. So our end more a little from yesterday, and then a little bit more from this morning. Really beautiful morning, all things considered. I actually had more fun this morning and with some new and old friends on the slopes. All right. May do a snowcast this afternoon, just exclusively talking about the potential for snow. I haven't done one in a while. And in the meantime, we'll talk to you later. I get to do bypass about 9:15 this morning, hardly any tracks on it. Totally different now. It's all bumped and kind of hard. It's still windy too. See snow blowing off the trees. Not quite t-shirt weather, but we'll take it. In the sun, it's t-shirt weather. And the beauty is the white landscape as far as the eye can see, which is currently all the way over to the Presidential Range in Mount Washington. Hello to the tallest mountain in New England. From the tallest mountain in Vermont.
No, he's good.
Right.
He's gonna control.
I'm sure he's fine.
But it doesn't hurt that he's not afraid. Yeah, he's just like, yeah.
Down from the top of the chin, Janet Fogarty making her 2023-24 debut. Looking good. Who's your stylist? Who's your coach? Super. Super duper. Want to see Mount Washington? Yeah, the wind's really letting up, isn't it? They're fun. Barehanded, no less.
Back.
What's he doing?
So funny.
Squirrely.
Big oaf. Must have an itchy back.
Like one's dead. I pray fun. What a day. For the people and the dogs. Hello, dogs. Come here. You come here. Wow.
Downstairs. Oh my god, I know. I would probably have to like
5:21 p.m. That's the sunset here, but we could drive down the hill and watch it set again. Still breezy. Still beautiful. Good night for grooming. Where's the moon? The moon should be just up there somewhere.
Wow, so they've changed that.
Frosty, like that. And hopefully no line of cars coming up Route 108. One car going down, one car going up. That's more like it. Oh yeah, very pretty. We might be able to get this brook as icy as this again on the vernal equinox. But certainly filled in a lot since we got here on Friday, huh? Oh yeah. All right, what am I doing? Get over on the lift, will you? Okay, I'm going. Lift line is groomed first time in a couple of weeks.
What?
Lift line is groomed first time in a couple of weeks.
Yeah?
It looks a little crispy.
Yeah. So there was a lot of
This is lift line, right?
like
Yeah.
not having.
This is
Billy
a black.
Levins. Billy! Brad Slew in front of him, a guy I haven't seen in 20 years.
Oh wow. Like a black today.
It's really hard, but like I see
Wide, clear.
That's a good first choice. It's very rare that it's like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
We should be about 49 and 50 down it.
Oh, it's speed? Yeah.
No, number.
just like
Like there's 11, there's 12,
I had that
Oh.
expectation
13, 14, 15.
coming to terms
We're gonna be up
with
around
that it's not
50th.
our life.
Hey, it still looks like it's gonna have real snow.
Yeah. I mean, there's after the thaw last week, that was just a shell of snow above the ground that was collapsing,
Stuff it down.
Yeah.
and they couldn't
Well,
broom it.
sure, 'cause starting moving on.
8:30, second run. Let's do it. I've been informed that she's 88 years old. Age doesn't matter sometimes. Just met Ned on the ski lift. Climate science adaptation. And the valley is all white here up on Hayride. It's warming up quickly. Here comes the sun. There goes the ice. So the out the door that I'm taping, that you're watching, is right up on the right. Those are the icicles right there. Well, actually, it's the left. That cubby right in the center, and those are the icicles we're looking at. They go down, and they go down, and so on and so on.